Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, look at my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, Too Cold, King Too Cold in the building. What's up, bro?
Man, not much, man. We got a quick 1 hour rampage to get through real quick, man. So let's kick things off, man. Moxley, Anthony Bowen. Hey, I gotta say, man, just to start off, man, Anthony Bowen, man, has been really improving himself in his singles matches. He's been getting a lot of high profile matches. This wasn't a bad match, it was a nice start to the show, but hey, my man put some work to Moxley, man, and he's been doing the thing, his thing against Brian Danielson and some other noticeable names, and I actually been kind of impressed with him, man, lately. Wasn't a bad match. Moxley got the win. What are your thoughts, bro?
I said this, last time. I hate the claims gimmick. However, in the ring, I'm fans of them. I like them as a tag team. And I think they're just as good, even better as singles guys. Both these guys can go in the ring. I'm a little more biased towards Anthony Bowens in the ring as opposed to Max Caster. But either one of them, they can still go. I trust either one of them to go in the ring. And this is a really good match. Especially to hang in there like he did with a guy like Mox. Come on, man. Like, we know what Mox can do. Mox is the type of guy you put guys in there for squash matches against. So to see this guy get this amount of time, this amount of offense and against Mox and it look good and believable, hey, man, hell of a way to start off the night. I ain't mad at it at all.
No, not at all. Nice suplex off the top rope from Bowen. Next
Oh,
up,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, man, we got Private Party trying to get the victory, but they losing. And snare trap. There it is. Uh, we got Super Ruby Soho and Nyla Rose cutting a promo on each other, or at least really Nyla Rose cutting a promo on Ruby Soho. We're gonna get that match next week. Uh, Also, we got Darby Allen apparently trying to get bought in by Andrade. He's looking for his boss, but he's like, dude, Sting's not my boss. Dude, I ain't got time for you. Money ain't no thing for me, bro. You wasting your time, man. So why don't you go ahead and leave? And of course, he grabs the bat, and Andrade is like, hey, man, I don't, I ain't here for no problems. I just need to talk to your boss, and he walks out. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what they're doing with that. Next up, man, we got Brock Lee. We got Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson going up against FTR. FTR won. They tried to hang with the boys, but they didn't do too bad. But they tried to hang with the boys, but FTR won. Any thoughts on that, man?
Uh, I'm about to call this dude Brock Lesnar. Brock Anderson. He's improving. He's improving from the very first time I seen him tag with Cody. He's improving. Definitely, man. To a lesser degree, reminds me of his father, literally and figuratively. But hey, FCR, man, they picked up the victory. But they need to find something more consistent with FTR. I'm tired of
Yeah.
FCR having these like really good high profile matches, and then you put them in these kind of matches. I guess it's bound to happen soon, but I just feel like there's really no consistency with FTR. I feel like
Well,
AEW really doesn't know how to book them.
it was supposed to happen a week or two ago, and then it got put postponed, and then it had to happen tonight. So this was already
That's
supposed
true.
to,
That's true.
that it was already supposed to happen. So that didn't, that kind of put a damper on it. But yeah, I kind of feel you. It's definitely time for FTR to do something different. They can go out here and challenge Jurassic Express and lose. They can go out here and win a challenge for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I ain't got no problem with that. But right now, they still in relatives. They trying to help the younger group. So hey, I'm not mad about that either. They're not just coming in and just dominating. They're coming in and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Uh, Next up, man, we got Thunder Rosa cutting a promo on Mercedes Martinez. Of course, they're going to get a match next week on Friday night Rampage. Then we got the squash match, which again, I felt like Julia Hart got too much offense. This match went too much.
Yeah.
It went longer than it should have. This should have been a real squash match. But Jay got the victory. Thoughts other than that, man?
Yeah, if you're gonna book her like Goldberg.
But
If
if
you
you
know,
don't book her like Goldberg, book her like Goldberg. Well, she's 26 and
yeah,
0, so we'll see how that goes.
and that's my thing. Like you said, once again, this is another match that got too much offense. I mean, Jade Cargill, we know she's limited in ring wise. Athletic as hell, yes. Has potential, yes. Still green like money, green like goose shit. But hey, she's the champ. I'm rocking with it. But Julia Hart, no way in the hell she ain't got that much offense. Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta understand a little bit of luck, but still, again, uh,
She got
should
one
have
eye.
ended.
You got one eye going against Storm. Come on now.
I feel you. I saw the logic. I saw the logic. I saw it. I saw it. And then of course, man, they announced, MJF and Punk next week, Penta versus Pac. I mean, not Penta
Yeah.
versus Pac, Penta and Pac versus the House of Black.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, we're gonna get Ricky Starks versus Jay Lethal and Rampage. Then so it's a nice little few matches, announced for next week. Something to look forward to. Um, and then of course, we got the main event that just happened to end it. Jurassic Express defending their AEW Tag Team Championships against Private Party. And I got to say, man, this is probably Private Party's best match in a while. They still look a
Oh
little
yeah.
sloppy at some points, but Jurassic Express being as good as they are, Private Party handled themselves pretty decently. Pretty decently. Um, Other than that, man, then of course the Gun Club. Once Jurassic Express picked up the victory, Gun Club comes out and attack. Obviously, they're still paying off that storyline, which is cool, consistency. Uh, so obviously that's going to be up next. So with that being said, man, give me your thoughts on this main event. As this is going to be a real short review. I think we talked enough tonight. Uh,
Man, we
what
talked enough the last 2 days. Good
I
God.
mean, right, and then we got the Rumble tomorrow. Uh, but give me your thoughts on the main event, man.
Yeah, I mean, Private Party, like I said, best match they had in a while. They really showed off their chemistry. Like I said, still a little sloppy. Y'all been wrestling AEW long enough now. But it is what it is. It wasn't a terrible match. And then you got the Ass Boys, the Gun Club Juniors. With a little beat down post match. So yeah, no, not a terrible match. Not a terrible match. Another win for the good guys.
Yeah, another win, but they got a beat down. It comes with a beat down. But other than that, man, that's your AEW review of a Rampage. I would call this a mid show, a nice mid show. A lot better than SmackDown, even for an hour. Couple of matches, but still, we know what they got coming up next week. They got a little bit more advertised prime matches set for next week. So we're gonna get pretty in store for that. Other than that, man, like I said, uh, we got our Royal Rumble stuff out the way. We got our predictions out the way. We got all our reviews out the way. So tomorrow, man, is just simply the Royal Rumble, man. Uh,
Yeah.
we'll come on the last match of the night, whatever the last match is, Royal Rumble title match, whatever it is. That's when we're gonna come on. We're gonna hang out. We gonna talk. We're gonna talk the talk, and yeah, we'll do what we do best, man.
We gonna get it on and popping. But like my man said, man,
I
we
tried to
taught
take it to
y'all
10
enough the
minutes.
last.
I tried to take it to 10 minutes, but
Well, by the time I find the outro button, shit, that'll get us there.
and damn outro button always be goddamn moving. Oh man, that should be funny.
Oh, but hey, you would think after damn near 500 episodes, and I know we're creeping up on it, man. I would have found this motherfucker by now, but it evades me like Julian.
478. We just
Damn,
finished
man.
478, man, right now.
Oh yeah, so we gonna hit 500 by Mania.
Oh, we're gonna hit 500 before Mania.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. 'Cause I thought about it. That's only like 30 something, 20 something. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right, well
we're gonna
look.
hit that
All right,
before
we done
Mania.
bullshitted. Hey, we done bullshitted. I'm the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. We'll see.